Hi everyone. Let's take a little bit deeper look into our 7th grade math class. So I'm Miss Greenfield. Today's topic, we're just going to kind of look through some things here together. Thanks for being with me. So what are we doing? Well, what do you need to know to get started on your course? Today you are going to discover some important resources so that you can be successful in 7th grade math. You'll know you got it if you're able to score above an 80 on your semester 1 orientation quiz coming up later this week. So this is Miss McMinn. She's another teacher on the 7th grade math team. So I'm going to use some of her slides that she went ahead and got ready here. So first of all, whoops, there you go. First of all, this is some of the things that you'll see when you click on our 7th grade math class. This might be like a tile that you see in your classes. And when you log in, this is where they're all going to be. So if you come into the math room, this should be a page that you see. Of course, you're going to see my information. If you want to see any of your schedule, as far as your CCs that are scheduled, you would go ahead and click on my schedule. And I think that I have another slide a little bit down the way. So when you're on our home page, some important things here. You can access the gradebook by clicking on the grades button. All right, same thing. You can access the content by clicking on content. That takes you to where you're actually going to be working in the OMS. Something that you can also kind of see is here, these quick links. These will take you straight into the lesson for the day or straight into the quiz. If you have any required sessions or optional sessions, they're going to show up here in your sessions or in your My Schedule tab on the login page of the OMS. Super important, take a look at the class announcements often. Here is where you will find them on the home page. Lots of resources, some short videos might be found here, as well as in the math toolkit, but really, this homepage will get a lot of the information that you need right away. So I mentioned about going into the content section. So this is where you would probably want to go and then start here or welcome to 7th grade math and kind of go through and look down, look at our syllabus, look at my contact information, put that in there so that you can text me. Opt into the texting option if you haven't already. All right, so just kind of explore some of these first few resources. Of course, my page might look a little bit different, but we all have the same general things. Hopefully I have most of the course set up correctly. As you go through, you're going to see that you're going to get little check marks as you go through. And so you want to make sure that you're going through one thing at a time and really making sure that you cover everything in this course. A little bit of information on our grade book. So your final grade will be an average of semester 1 and semester 2 grades. Zeros will actually be entered on Mondays, y'all. I have a typo right there. All right. Anything that is turned in, I'm definitely going to put it in as I get it, but give me some grace if I need to because Monday is actually our deadline. There are 3 attempts that are going to be provided for each graded item except for the TFAR assessment. That one will have 1, and then you will also be able to do any kind of corrections. Before taking a second attempt on any items in the gradebook, it's always a really good idea to review any OMS lessons, your notes, any previous attempts to the quiz, so that you can do better as you retake those items. If you are wanting to improve your grade, don't just email me and ask me what you can do. Go first by looking at the gradebook, by clicking on the grades in the top blue banner of our homepage there, and look at the grades that you have low and that you want to go ahead and improve upon. All right, do those first if you have attempts left. And that usually helps you bring up those. If you find that you need to do an error analysis or get some other work, then definitely contact me and I can help you to find some other work to help those grades get boosted. The first part, definitely make sure that you've covered all your bases. I wanted to include a little blurb here about academic integrity. We live in a society that everything can be found pretty much at the tip of your fingertips. All right, but that's really not going to do anything for your math knowledge. So please keep everything on the up and up. We are very strict here about academic integrity across all content areas. So if you have a question about something, rather than just trying to go and find it out with not high academic integrity, reach out to me. I'll try and help you out or put you in contact with someone that can help you so that you can learn the material versus go and just get the material off somewhere where you probably shouldn't grab it from. I wanted to include some best practices here of some things that students in the past have been very successful with in getting through a course. So I'm going to just read them off really quickly. Make sure that you work in your math course every school day. Read your math announcements every school day. Complete your math assignments by the due date. It helps you keep up with things. Look ahead to see what's being assigned for the next day or the following week. All right. Look ahead to see I'm sorry, I just read that. Attend Class Connect sessions live if they are required. So Flex, you're probably not going to have very many. Make sure that if it is one of your classes, maybe your electives or other classes like that, make sure that you are on time. Showing up 3 to 5 minutes before is a great way to be ready. Make sure to watch any recordings of sessions that you might have missed if you need them. Great idea to check those emails each day as well. Make sure to complete your OMS math lessons carefully before attempting any quizzes. You have 3 attempts on most of your graded assignments, so just make sure to review the previous attempts before trying that quiz again. Don't just burn through your quizzes, in other words, all right? So go ahead and take your time in looking at all of your resources to make sure that those are in place before you take that other attempt. Successfully complete any older lesson assignments before moving on to the next. Remember that math builds upon the other content that we're learning before, so it really builds upon each other. So working in order provides a higher chance of comprehension. Use the available resources to help you when you are confused. All right, this might be an OMS math lesson, my instruction videos built into your lessons, your learning coach at home, any kind of teacher office hours, and any resources are announced in the announcement section or in the toolkit. If you follow all of these and communicate with me on a regular basis, you will be super successful in this course. Thanks for watching this little video.